plus 2 physics, lesson 2, current electricity. So today we are going to discuss about thermoelectric effect. So under this we are going to discuss Seebeck effect. So first, what is my thermoelectric effect? Conversion of temperature difference into electrical voltage and vice versa. So vice versa means there is a reverse case. Using electrical voltage we can produce temperature difference. So thermoelectric effect means conversion of temperature difference into electrical voltage. So under this category we are going to discuss Seebeck effect. So Seebeck effect means, so in a closed circuit, so they are taking two different metals, copper and iron, connected in a series. So it's a closed circuit, there is a galvanometer is present. So in a closed circuit consisting of two dissimilar metals. So dissimilar means, so similar, dissimilar, so opposite form of, so different metals, simply two different metals when the junctions are maintained at different temperature. So they are connecting. So on copper rod and iron rod connected, we get one junction. So this one junction, it is also called thermocouple. So two different metals connected to form two different junctions, they are called thermocouple. So combination of thermocouples is also called thermopiles. So in a closed circuit consisting of two dissimilar metals, when the junctions are maintained at two different temperatures and EMF is developed, that is EMF means potential difference. So here copper and iron connected together to form two different junctions. The two junctions are maintained at two different temperature. So here a container is filled with ice cube, here the container is filled with water. So the water is boiled using some heat source. So this junction is cold junction, this junction is hot junction. So roughly it may be around 90 degrees Celsius, so it may be around 0 degrees Celsius for rough. So the two junctions are maintained at two different temperatures. So there is a EMF is developed. So that EMF is developed is measured using galvanometer. So already we know what is the galvanometer. Galvanometer is used to measure the current flow. So what is the direction of current flow, as well as if the current flow in the order of 10 power minus 6 ampere, we can measure using galvanometer. So for that purpose only we are using galvanometer. So ammeter is also used to measure the current, but the range, so 0.1 ampere to 1 ampere, 2 ampere, that is ammeter. If it is 10 power minus 3, it's milliampere, 10 power minus 6, its microampere is measured using galvanometer. So some small amount of current is developed in the circuit, so they are using galvanometer. So two different metals connected to form two junctions, that two junctions are maintained at two different temperature and EMF is developed, that EMF is measured using galvanometer. So already I told what is my thermoelectric effect, conversion of temperature difference into electrical voltage. So there is a temperature difference is converted into electrical voltage, that is measured using galvanometer. If we interchange hot junction and cold junction, just interchange. So here in this place cold junction, so in this place hot junction, the direction of current changes. So if you interchange hot and cold, so hot to cold, cold to hot, so current flow direction changes. So now the current flow in this direction, so there is an arrow mark in this direction, so current flow. If it is reverse, here hot, here cold, so current flow direction reverses. So current flow direction changes, so it's also called reversible process. So it reverses, it's a reversible process. So they may ask, Seebeck effect is reversible or irreversible? So it's reversible. If we change the hot junction to cold, cold junction to hot, the process is reverse. So current flow direction is reverse. I already told that EMF developed. So the current flow due to the EMF is called thermoelectric current. So what is my thermoelectric current? So some EMF is developed. So due to the development of potential difference across the conductor, there is a current flow. That current is called thermoelectric current. Here, so the EMF developed depends upon the nature of the materials or nature of the metals used. Here copper and iron used. If it is copper and zinc or silver and zinc or gold is also a metal, so it's somewhat good conductor of electricity. Silver, it's a very good conductor of electricity, is the first. Copper is second only, but due to cost we are choosing copper. So aluminium and copper, so there is various combinations will get different EMF developed. So it depends upon the nature of the metals. Two different metals making a thermocouple. Then mainly depend upon the temperature difference. So here 0 degree, here 90 degree. If it is 0 degree, 100 degree, or here 40 degree, 90 degree. So there is a temperature difference. It depends upon the temperature difference that EMF developed. Then using this Seebeck effect, what are the applications? So first, so it is used as thermoelectric generators or Seebeck generators. So that is used to generate electricity. So in power plants, that is nuclear power plants, so much amount of energy is dissipated as heat. So that heat is used to produce electrical voltage or electricity. So to convert waste heat into electricity in power plants, first point. Then second one, to increase the fuel efficiency. So what is my efficiency? Efficiency is equal to output by input. So if we are giving 1 liter of petrol, but 1 liter petrol is not completely converted into energy. So there is a lot of energy is dissipated as heat through our engines, and some sounds come from the engine. So that is efficient. So our bike is somewhat low efficient. That is efficiency. So how much it works. So it increases the fuel efficiency in automobiles. So that is also called using automotive thermoelectric generators. Then final one, thermocouple and thermopiles. So thermopiles is a series of combination of thermocouples. So thermocouples means two different metals. So this one. So from up to this one thermocouple again. So here one metal, here metal 2. Just cut it. So from these two, so this one up to this one metal 4. Just try to understand from here to there metal 1, from this to this metal 2. So metal 1 and 2 combine to form a thermocouple. Again from this to this, from this point to this some other metal, again from this point to this some other metal. So two different metals connected to form two different junctions. So that is a thermocouple. Series of thermocouple produces thermopiles. So thermocouple and thermopiles are used to measure the temperature difference between the two objects. So these are the applications of Seebeck effect. So in this class we have discussed what is my thermoelectric effect, and under this category the first one Seebeck effect. So Seebeck effect is how it's undergone and what are the applications we have discussed. Okay students.